What's good, ladies and gentlemen? I just finished Proverbs 16, and I would like to share with you some of my favorite takeaways from it, favorite lines from it, little insights that I had. And if you appreciate this, drop a little like, drop a little comment, maybe drop a follow on my account. Because I'm going to be doing these maybe on a daily basis, but I'm going to be more of a Bible man in the future. I'm going to keep this content going and rolling. All right, so let's get into it. The first line of Proverbs 16 is so beautiful, and I relate to this so heavily. It says, "The plans of the heart belong to man, but the answer of the tongue is from God." Another line that I absolutely love that connects to this idea is, "A man's heart plans his course, but God directs his steps." Meaning that we have these goals, like, oh, I want to make money online. I want to get in great shape. I want to find the perfect wife, whatever it may be, right? I want to do all these great things. See, even my dog's hyped about it. She loves it. She loves the God talk. But you have all these plans that you want to do. But how often does it ever go exactly as you plan? How often is that even that original plan that you made, even what you want to do? You know, you'll create a plan from your current understanding, but then as you proverbially climb the mountain, you climb the mountain of that task, of making money online, and halfway up, or 5 days into it, you realize, well, actually, this path over here aligns more with me. And it's like, who's telling you that? How do you know that? You thought this was the path initially. You thought that was the path, but actually it's this. And it's still heading to the same mountaintop. That was still the goal the whole time, to get to the mountaintop. But God will change your plans, guide your plans, show you through bits and pieces, drip feed you little pieces of information as you engage with that material to prepare you. For example, I thought initially a couple years ago, I wanted to, just a couple days ago, I wanted to drop ship random products, like just trending products on TikTok shop. And I was like, this will be it. I'll just drop ship these random products that are trending right now really quick, make a store, boom, boom, boom. And then I started engaging with that material, and I was like, this doesn't resonate with me at all. This is not for me. Like, what is up with this? So I was wrong. And then I figured, and then as I kept looking into this, I was shown that I want to create a brand. I was shown videos of people creating brands, and I was like, this is it. Creating a real brand, a longevity product that actually helps people. And I feel like that was God stepping into my life and being like, all right, you thought it was this. I tricked you into that so that you could start taking action towards that, because otherwise you would have thought it was too intimidating to do a brand. You wouldn't have actually decided to take action on it if you just thought you were doing a brand, because you didn't have an appeal to that. That was too far above where you were at. So I gave you a lower goal so that you can go here, and then you realize this wasn't what you wanted, and then you see this. And maybe the brand isn't even what I wanted. Maybe there's something past this even that I truly want, and that'll truly get me to the financial abundance and freedom that I desire. But I love that. A man's heart sets his course, but God plans the steps. God knows the details. God sets the details. God sets the exact precision of the way it occurs. And it also reminds me of Vivek Ramaswamy, a little random thing here. Vivek used to say that he would plan ruthlessly his whole year. He would detail his whole year out to the T, to super specific. It never hit the way he wanted to. Never, not once did it ever go the way he wanted to. And he said, for this upcoming year, he was like, all right, guys, I don't have a plan this year. I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to follow God's will, essentially. Like, I'm just going to do what I think is right, and I'm not going to try and box in this specific plan. And how often, guys, I set plans every day before I go to bed, and I follow through on them partially, but sometimes, every single day. Not for all of my plans, but for a lot of them. What will actually be the most important thing for me to do is not what I wrote down, but will be something spontaneous, something that just comes up at random, right? And that will be the thing that I need to spend time on. That's really going to push me in the right direction. So I think it's important to relinquish your own sense of control over the specific steps you have to take in your life, and know that, all right, this is pushing me in the direction I want it to go. And it might not be exactly what I had planned, but I trust in God and God's plan for me. I thought that was so beautiful in Proverbs 16. I also love this line right here. Pleasant words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. How beautiful is that? Pleasant words are health to the bones, sweet like a honeycomb. How often do we get caught up in saying negative things about our family, our friends, our pets, ourselves, right? Our past, whatever it may be, our future. All these negative words. Like, let's start switching that up. Because if it's really bringing death, these negative words are truly bringing death. Because if pleasant words bring health to your bones, surely a negative word would do the exact opposite and bring you closer to death. So if we can just today make a little vow within our own hearts, or at least an intention to stick to as best as possible. And we're not perfect. We're going to mess up. We're going to slip up. And grace comes when you slip up even more than the sin that you committed. But guess what? If we start saying pleasant words about ourselves, about the people around us, about our world, about our future, about our potential, you see someone, they got this business idea. Maybe you don't see it personally. Maybe you don't see how they're going to do this. Maybe you don't see the value in that idea. But you say, you got this, bro. I believe in you. I see that for you, bro. That's awesome. That's going to be so dope. I know God's got a plan for you, bro. It's going to be amazing. You're going to kill it. You're going to do so good. You're going to help so many people. If you just gave them that encouragement, how awesome would that be for them? Let's say they don't even do that business. Because, right, God plans our steps. So maybe they think that step's the one that they should go on. But as they continue down it, they do work on it. Little do they know, it leads them to doing a whole different business that helps way more people, right? So just give people some pleasant words today. Give yourself some pleasant words. You know, there's even people who say that they've looked at themselves in the mirror for multiple days, months on months, and just said, I love you, 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 I love you. And then subconsciously their brain starts to see themselves, see the words, I love you. And they're like, oh, we love this guy. We love Brendan. We love this guy. We're best friends. We're boys. Like this guy, we don't say bad things about him. He's my boy. Right? And then you genuinely feel different as a result. So say some nice words to people. Say some nice words to your mom today, your dad today, yourself today, your dog today, the stranger on the street, everybody, bro. Say nice words to everybody. Just bring health to people. God loves the righteous, man. I also love this one little line, and this is going to be the last thing we got today. One who is slow to anger is better than the mighty. One who rules his spirit than he who takes a city. I was just thinking earlier, because my dog's a barking yap around, yappy, right? I was like, all right, you know, some part of me wants to get like a little angry, like, oh, why isn't someone else taking care of her? Why is she barking all the time? And then I was like, all right, well, if I'm just, the Bible's been talking about, all right, you know, don't be quick to anger. Be slow to anger. Be very slow. And I was like, wow, I feel so powerful when I just say no to anger. When I say no to getting frustrated. When I say no to anything that's bad for me. The word no itself to anger is so powerful. Like, no, I'm not doing that. No. I'm not going to get angry over this. Boom. All the power stays within. Feels so good. And I love he who, takes his soul, they say? He who rules his spirit is better than one who takes a city. Imagine every day you rule your spirit. You rule your day. How powerful is that? The whole day is just here right now. It's in your life. It's not externalized. It's in your internal experience. You have full control. Nothing's outside of your control. You don't have to be a victim to this, that, the other. You are in control. You are ruling your spirit. I think that's such a beautiful message of empowerment from Proverbs. And I love the idea of not getting angry. Because when you anger, you are reacting to something else. You are giving your power away to something else. You are being a victim to something else. And that's not how God created us. God's not a victim. God's a creator, baby. I hope you guys enjoyed this little lesson. Hope you guys enjoyed my little insights. Once again, comment, drop, like, subscribe, boom, boom, boom. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's go.